Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say good morning, good afternoon, or in some cases, good evening from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping. Yes, here I am. Short for Delhi, London Gooner, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. Now, first and foremost, I would like to apologise for no DLG Red Pins Daily Transfer News or my analysis on our first team that played against Liverpool. However, I've got the review and I'm delighted to produce this video. But before I get started, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, anything that you want to say, your thoughts on why, if you want to ask questions on why I didn't produce another video like I should have yesterday, leave it in the comment section below. Your views, your opinions, your thoughts, etc. Positive feedback is what DLG Repping always promotes. Share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your relatives and your friends, and tell them to share it amongst their relatives and friends, especially for the ones that are watching for the first time. And speaking of which, one more, if you're watching for the first time also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I should have done that yesterday, but anyway, I've got no excuses. It's not on, and it's like absent without leave. But I'm here again. Let's keep this channel growing, and thank you to all my subscribers, over 200 of you. Now I'm pushing for the ambitious 1,000 marker. Let's get it going. I'm going to do everything in my part to get the musical intro and decorate this channel with some editing. So just bear with me for the time being. Until then, keep subscribing. Smash that button for me, left, right and centre galore, but passionately. And spread the word to your friends and your relatives. So it finished Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0. In a game where we put in a dogged performance. Liverpool were always going to dominate ball possession and continue to dominate ball possession. After the 23rd, 4th minute, where Granit Xhaka pressed the self-destruct button yet again. It's just a complete liability, and I do hope he is being sold in the summer. But thanks to Mikel whatever, or should I say Mikel Arteta in that respect, he begged, Roma wanted him, but he begged the board to keep him. Another club wanted him, Hertha Berlin, I believe, and he begged the club to keep him. He's made it public that Xhaka is his guy. Take nothing away from Arsenal's performance. I mean, what a dogged, solid defensive performance. Even hitting Liverpool on the break, we caused them problems, and we had the only shot off that first leg. And it's just a shame Saka couldn't take the chance, but great save by Alisson again. And we restricted Liverpool to no shots on target. Now that tells you how well our defence defended, apart from the moment where Granit Xhaka was the last man with Ben White. But my question is, how did they... No. My question is, how did Gabriel or Tierney leave their position to allow Jota the freedom of Anfield till Granit Xhaka tried to catch him up, and he's kung fu kicked him in the chest? I mean, Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee would have been proud of that. Wrong sport for definite, and he's got a straight red. He may miss the Tottenham game tomorrow, but speaking of the Tottenham game, I will be doing... I don't know whether I'm going to be doing a preview for that, because I need to find out within at least 24 hours whether our game with Tottenham will be postponed or on due to the fact that our manager has made a request to the Premier League, or Arsenal Football Club have made a request to the Premier League to postpone that game. So that's for another 24 hours. Last night, tonight, I'm doing a review of last night's great result. A lot of heart, a lot of fight, and I couldn't ask for more from Arsenal. I couldn't really ask for more. I'm pleased with that result because we know we've got them in the second leg next Thursday and we can take it to them. And I'll tell you what, the first goal is going to be so vital. I tell you that for free. The first 20 minutes is definitely going to be so vital. Oh, I'm looking forward to that game. I might even want to book that game for this Thursday. I'm telling you that now. Something to look forward to. I might just want to make it to to the Emirates. And if I can get a ticket to Wembley, providing we get past Liverpool in that second leg, then I'll be delighted to go and watch my beloved Arsenal at Wembley for the first time in my entire football life. Anyway, off subject a little bit. I thought the boys at the back had a great game. I'm talking about Ben White. He was a colossus. Midfield had to work as hard as they can. Lokonga, the two wingers, Martinelli and Saka, they worked as hard as they can. We had to resort to a back three, so we put Holding on, take off Nketiah, and before you know it, we're playing with a back three and made it really difficult for Liverpool. And Mikel Arteta has to take full credit because he could have gone with the 4-4-1, but he went with a 5-3-1 formation. And credit to him where it's due. It wasn't easy playing with 10 men for over an hour. You know, this guy. Well, I'm going to get onto him in my player ratings soon. It's just a shame that we didn't have 11 men. But having saying that, Liverpool didn't zip the ball with that fluid pace enough. You know, I didn't think they created enough opportunities on the night, and not to register a shot on target in the first leg at Anfield with that beautiful crowd of 53,000 getting behind them. They are the perfect 12th man. I'll tell you that now. I've not seen a 12th man like Liverpool at home at Anfield, and they didn't get the result that they could have had. And you would have thought with the Xhaka sending off, that would have given them the incentive to go and grab the tie by the horns and make it an uncomfortable night for Arsenal. But it wasn't the case. So well done to the Arsenal, and it's another proud performance from a defensive note. Now, let's get into the player ratings. Ramsdale did not have a save to make in anger. His handling was sublime. Kept the defence ticking. His presence makes that defence tick a lot. And he's part of the reason why that back five, if you want to call it that back five, got the clean sheet. And that's a big clean sheet at Anfield. So I'm going to give Ramsdale, for his... didn't have much to do. I'm going to give him... If I'm being honest, I'm going to give him a 6. Nothing I can say to give him more. I'll give him a 6.5 to be done with it. 6.5 for you, Ramsdale. The back... I'm going to go with the back four that was selected. Started off with Cedric. He went off injured. Can't even give him a 1. He went off injured after 10 minutes, so I'm not going to mark him down. Benjamin White, sensational. Absolute colossus. Blocked every shot. Won every tackle. Read the game superbly well. Did his job. And I think he played a big part in keeping Firmino really quiet. I'm going to give him a 9. Man of the match. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhaes, my favourite Arsenal centre-half. My favourite No, yeah, my favourite Arsenal centre half by a country mile. Overall, he is the best centre half at the club, even though Benjamin White outperformed him last night for the Man of the Match award. Won a couple of important tackles. Gave a dodgy back pass to Bird Leno. To Bird Leno. No, Ramsdale, sorry. And it just went wide. Other than that, yeah, he won, like Benjamin White won every tackle, every header that came his way. Defended set pieces superbly as well. I'm going to give him a 7. Kieran Tierney. It wasn't a game for him to get forward as much as he would love to. One thing with him, he was working hard defensively, as hard as he could have worked, and he gave us his solidarity and a steady performance. I'm going to give him a 7. Let's start with the midfield. Bukayo Saka looked after the ball as well as he could. He had the only shot on target, but other than that, he had to do a lot of work defensively. And he contributed towards the defensive performance, I suppose. And offensively, he gave Robinson a problem or two whenever he can. I'd say, and he won the free kicks in our final third, Liverpool's defensive area. So I'm going to give him a 7. Sambi Lokonga, or Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga. I'm going to give him, well, what can I say? Not the best of games on the ball. Gets dispossessed so easily and giving the ball away. I didn't think he was too bad on the ball, I suppose, in the earlier stages of that game. But again, he has to be credited for the work rate he put in. I'm going to give him a 6.5. I'm going to go for the partner, the clown, the liability, the guy that really upsets the Arsenal fans. Yeah, Granit Xhaka, 0. He comes in. He's had his run of games where he's done all right, as well as he could. But then again, he presses that self-destruct button time and time again. It's like he's never learned from all those mistakes. He's never learnt from giving Burnley a point last season. He's never learnt from his sending-offs against Burnley 2 times. He's never learnt from giving the ball away. We lost to Stoke 1-0, and he was the reason why we lost that game, by giving the ball away. He's never learnt a thing of his mistakes. Just continuously makes these stupid mistakes after stupid mistakes, and he's caught out with a long ball to Jota, and he's come through, kicked him. He was always going to get a straight red. He made up Michael Oliver's mind, and I'll get onto the referee later on. 0. Gabriel Martinelli. You know what? Terrific work rate. Defensively, helped at Tierney as much as he could. And the problem is, Xhaka messed everything up, and the shape of the team made it a lot more difficult. But other than that, I thought he had a steady game. I'm going to give him a 7. Lacazette held the ball up well, out-muscled a couple of Liverpool defenders, played in a deeper role, and I thought he put in a reasonable shift, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to give him I'll give him a 7. Um, Eddie Nketiah, after the 24th minute, after the 24th minute, he had to come off, and he was not best pleased, and I wouldn't be as well, knowing that your idiot teammate messed up the whole situation. Other than that, I can't really mark him high. I'm gonna give him as low as 3. Ooh, get too tired easily. The substitutions, Rob Holding, I'll tell you what, one of his better performances this season. I mean, he's not my favourite. He's he's not my ideal centre half that I would scream his name off the top of the roof. I just don't see him as a week in, week out performing centre half or a starter. And there's a reason why he's not a starter week in, week out. He's consistently poor in his defensive positioning. Heading, aerial drills is poor. I mean, other than that, he had a really decent game. He won every aerial battle. And interceptions, he took them well, like he was reading the game. But you won't get a consistent performance out of Rob Holding. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 for his credit. The other substitutions, oh Lord, someone help me out here. Someone help me out here, because we're short. Oh. I think Nuno Tavares came on for Bukayo Saka. I'm going to give him, well, he's just come on, and I'm going to give him a standard 5. Didn't have much of an impact. Who came on? Who came on? I think we had a defensive change. Oh, Callum Chambers for Suarez. Now, what a performance from him defensively. He won every ball. He done his job. Cleared dangerous situations when he had to clear the ball. I mean, when he had to clear the ball, he did that. Going forward, maybe not the best of performance, but defensively did a job. I'll give him a standard 7. So that's my substitutions done, as well as the first team. Right, Mikel Arteta, I have to say, I'll give him a 9. The shape was immaculate, very organised. They defended with a lot of heart, a lot of fight, a lot of discipline. Didn't give Liverpool one shot on target, and that's due to Mikel Arteta's organisation. He was on the touchline. He kept getting direct with the players. He just kept on throwing every Arsenal player in a shirt. The simplest of his instructions, and they followed it, and it worked a wonder for us to get that result. So I'm going to give him a 9. The referee, Michael Oliver, I think he was right to send off Granit Xhaka. It's a straight red. There's no argument about it. I have to say, he controlled the game as he controlled the game in a gentleman conduct manner. Allowed the game to flow as much as he could. I'll give him a 7.5. The fans, magnificent. 10 out of 10. Always terrific away from home. I mean, there's so much life in them away from home than there is at the Emirates. So I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10 for their vocal support. So I've done all that I need to do with the review. And yet again, I'm going to wrap this up by saying, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Also, as I always say, saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be back again, hopefully as soon as possible, with another one of my DLG Reppings daily transfer news. Until next time, take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourself. Stay safe. Until the next time, as I said, DLG Repping, we'll talk again. Peace, love, and bless again. I'm out of here. Just please enjoy your Friday night, but please be nice.